Hey everybody, welcome back. This time I'm going to try to do this without the nip slip like I did last time. Some of you saw it, I aired it, and I didn't find out until 3 minutes later after I aired it that I had a huge nip slip in it. I thought I edited them all out, but apparently I didn't. So I had to re-edit it and post it again. So this is going to be one without any slip-ups. So let's just keep on going, you know. So let's just keep on adding the bubbles. That way we don't have to worry about that, right? Right? Just bubbles upon bubbles. Anyways, I wanted to bring up the fact of like getting comfortable with yourself and different ways to do that. It's hot. This bath is really freaking hot. Anyways, so like there's many things, especially in transition or any part of life, that you have to get used to or that you have to go through, and then you become comfortable with it, right? Well, one of them things for me is wearing certain clothing out in public. Since I've started my transition, I've never worn shorts out in public, much less, you know, my skirts or anything like that. So in the past like 2 weeks, I've actually done both. And although it was scary at first, like I've always wanted to do the skirt thing and all that, like out, you know, to go out and play. But I've never been able to, because I've always thought of it, you know, like, oh my gosh, wow, these suds are kind of crazy, aren't they? They're just building up all over me. Anyway, it's getting everywhere. I finally did it, and I had fun. It was pretty amazing, actually, and I feel more comfortable about it now. I also went out to the local mall, which was freaking amazing. It is so beautiful. It's an indoor mall, which they don't really have many indoor malls around here, so it's mostly outdoor malls. But still, this indoor mall was pretty amazing. I've been to the outdoor malls, but I've only driven by. I haven't actually been to visit. So I can't wait for that. That's going to be fun. But I'm trying to wait until I have a little bit more money before I do that, because, you know, I want to buy something if I'm going, right? They, also, this mall that I went to the other day, down here, they have this game store in there. I think it's called, like, the Game Attic or something like that. And it was freaking amazing. I really like that place. I want to go back so bad. And one of the things that, like, I've been worried about with moving down here was the fact of, like, the weather. You know, fearful of, like, the hurricanes and all that. But everybody that I've been talking to, they're like, yeah, we're, like, right in the middle, so it doesn't really hit us. A lot of people have, like, hurricane parties where they just, like, get together, they just drink throughout it. Then there's some people that said that they just go outside and like hang out while the storm's going over just because it's so beautiful. So there's something new that I'm going to do. And I'm super excited about that. But also, what part of this was like, you know, for like the wearing the shorts. Like I went out with a friend. She took me out to a couple places nearby, cheaper stores, that way I could just buy a pair of shorts just to, you know, first time wearing shorts since transition. So I went with her. I'm somebody that I felt rather comfortable with, of course, and being out was kind of stressful, so I bought a pair of shorts. But I did go to the mall earlier that day by myself because I'm trying to desensitize myself towards the whole situation, because I'm trying to get, okay, like I have really bad anxiety. We all know that. And it's some things I can't do about, you know. I have a hard time going out. God, that was hot. I need bubbles. I'm trying to get bubbles. Because I want to keep, you know, applying bubbles to myself. Although I'm not moving around quite as much as I did last time. But anyways, yeah, so I went to the mall by myself to desensitize myself and have some fun, and it worked. I mean, like, I went out and, like, Don't get me wrong, I was still freaking out in my head. Because there's so many things that go into it with dysphoria and stuff like that. Like, I think about, my appearance, how I'm walking, how I present myself, and other things. And I don't want to be a certain way. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, anybody that knows me knows that I'm, like, super girly. Alright? But I'm afraid that, like, my posture and stuff from lying to myself of who I was for so long might still be there. And that's something that I'm trying to get rid of. Like, I'm trying to allow myself to be who I really am. And after so many years, I'm not going to say how old I am because I feel old, it's difficult to take down that wall and just let that inner person back out. Although I've been going through transition for more than 2 years, it's still not completely done, I guess. I'm getting there, don't get me wrong, with the weight loss and feeling more comfortable with myself and desensitizing myself to situations, I'm getting better. So I'm very, very happy and I'm very excited and I'm looking forward to it. But still, it's a process. Time for a mask. Now, this is a clear mask, alright? I'm going to put a mask on and it's clear, so I don't want to hear anything that comes to your mind about the mask. Okay. So we're going to apply this. Oh, my makeup is running. So, fun fact, the other day, this mask is so thick. The other day, I did my cat makeup for stream because it was requested. And after stream, I was like super tired because I streamed for however long. So after I got done streaming with my cat makeup on and having all the fun in the world, right? I was watching something on YouTube, big shock there, and I fell asleep. So those of you that don't know what my cat makeup is, it's the cat eyes, of course, then the nose, the mouth, and the whiskers. So when I woke up the next day, it was terrible. So being more comfortable with myself and getting myself out there more and, just, being more comfortable. I said that like 8 times. My Twitch streams are getting better. See, this is what happens when you do something at night and you have a lot of fun and you go to bed afterwards. You have leftover makeup. See, I washed my face last night after I got done what I was doing, but yet I missed some, obviously. Alright, back to it. So, I have been getting more comfortable with myself, and I think it's been making my streams a lot better, and I think my content's a little bit more truer now, because although I am still a YouTube partner, some stuff has been taken away from me. So now it's like I can cut loose a little bit more because I don't have to be at certain guidelines anymore because, stuff. So I can have a little bit more fun now, and that's what I'm doing. Like this. This is another thing that's getting me more comfortable with me. I would never do this like a year ago. I would never sit in a bathtub and record a video. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Again, there's some other things I'm working on, but for now, this is what I'm doing. Well, I am getting closer to my surgery and everything else. I have paperwork, and in 3 more weeks, I'll be scheduling an appointment with a closer doctor that's in Tampa, and I should be. It's pretty freaking amazing. It feels like something that's never gonna happen, because that's just how it is. You know, when you want something really bad, it just feels like it's never going to be there. But I'm getting excited because I know it's going to be here soon.